Not a whole lot happening on this Wednesday, but there was news since the end of PFT Live, and that would be the trade that brings J.C. Jackson back to the Patriots from the Chargers. In a Cam Akers style trade, J.C. Jackson plus a 7 in 2025 for a 6 in 2025. Now, the Akers trade pushed it all the way up to 2026. Not quite that bad. Not the same fire sale as what the Rams engaged in to get rid of Cam Akers. And reportedly, to no surprise, the Chargers are paying most of J.C. Jackson's remaining salary this year. His compensation for this season was fully guaranteed anyway. If they would have cut him, they'd have been stuck, and the Patriots could have signed him for the league minimum, prorated over the balance of the season, and gotten him for nothing. So he goes back to New England at a time when Christian Gonzalez, first-round pick, reportedly out for the year, fills a need. And as I said on PFT, desperate times call for desperate players. And J.C. Jackson was clearly in the doghouse with the Chargers. He was a healthy scratch in week 3 in their win over the Vikings. He was in the active lineup. I don't know how much he played against the Raiders in week 4, but they were clearly done with him. He goes back to the place where he got his career started, and the Patriots get a warm body at a position where they need one at a time when they need some wins. They need to do something to turn around this early season run of bad luck while Bill Belichick still has a chance to do so. And I firmly believe that Bill Belichick's on the hot seat. Dan Patrick and I were kicking this around earlier today on PFT Live. He appeared for about a 20-minute spot to promote his new book. You can check that out wherever you get your podcasts, or you can see the clip. Because Dan was saying, well, what questions could the reporters ask him that would be appropriate? And there isn't any question he would answer about his job status. He would just say, well, I'm just worried about the next game. I have any control over that. Look, we're all employed as long as they want to employ us. Just something, there's no point. And then he would just be upset. And when you cover a team, the last thing you want to do is have the person ultimately in charge of that team upset with you. So I still think that if they miss the playoffs, he's in serious trouble. If they finish last in their division, he's in serious trouble. I think playoffs is the key, because when Bill Belichick's status was presented to Bob Kraft, league meetings in March, the question of, does Belichick stay until he passes Don Shula for the all-time wins record? It wasn't, yeah, sure, he's here as long as he wants to be. He's won 6 Super Bowls. Why would you even ask that question? Coach for life. Coach forever. No. I care that our players get stats and whatever, but we're here to win games and make the playoffs. Make the playoffs is the key. So will J.C. Jackson be enough alone to make the playoffs? Probably not. The biggest issue is getting more out of Mac Jones, third-year quarterback, who did not look very good on Sunday. In his defense, not many quarterbacks are going to look very good against the Cowboys defense in 2023. And the Patriots are just physically overmatched against the Cowboys. Cowboys, a far more talented team, a far better team, a far more viable team right now, top to bottom, across the board, than the New England Patriots are.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.